Hello everyone, I hope you enjoy this because we're going to do a blooper reel here. I got a new type of situation to do better videos for you. I tried my old phone and it didn't work. I tried this new microphone and it didn't work, and you'll see that in the video. But since then I've upgraded, got a new phone, and learned how to use the doggone thing. I mean, come on. This new technology can sometimes be a little bit daunting. But I hope you enjoy this and have some fun with it. Have a good laugh and enjoy the video. See you soon. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dave Strohmeyer with Saddle Up Shooting, your host. I hope I have a good video for you today. The #1 cartridge rifle combination that most people that watch my channel prefer is the 25-06. For those who have a 25-06 and have shot it for antelope and deer out to specific ranges, the old saying, if you know, you know. The 25-06 is a very powerful and fast and flat shooting cartridge. I prefer to shoot about 100 to 110 grain bullet in it to extend my range out to 400 yards on most animals. I've never had an animal run away from the 25-06 with those projectiles. It matches, in my opinion, the efficiency of a 300 Win Mag in terms of its killing power. Now, I'm going to be testing something new today, and I hope you get a big kick out of it, because I also hope to improve the video quality of my videos for you. I don't know if I can do that, but my old camera seems to be wigging out. The focus goes in and out intermittently, and there's nothing I can do about that. I've tried all the settings, I've tried everything I can do, and it just might be that the 7-year-old camera is finally going kaput. Alright, but my wife said, why don't you use your phone? Well, that's real interesting. I'm new to the smartphone, less than 2 years of using one, and I'm still learning how to navigate all its functions. But I am going to try that today on this video because she suggested it and she bought all the parts that I needed, including this fancy little microphone here that is supposed to help with voice, and you're going to be testing that because I'm going to show you both videos, and you're going to be able to tell me whether the camera without a external microphone or my phone with an external microphone is best for you and your viewing. Alright, the target is set up at 100 yards. I'm testing brand new bullets today. I'm testing both the Spear 100 grain hot core and the Nosler 100 grain ballistic tip. I'm going to see where they shoot. You're going to be able to see that on that camera that's down there as soon as I turn it on, as soon as I get to shooting. Alright folks, well, come back in a moment. Let's go ahead and get to shooting and let's see if it works. See you soon. Now I hope you appreciate that when I get back home and then I upload these videos onto the computer and do editing, that takes longer than the actual shooting itself. So the shooting itself, setup time to get the target, cameras, everything set up is about 30-35 minutes. Shooting time, depending on how long I'm taking in between strings, can be 35-40 minutes. But the video editing takes about 4.5 hours. And some of the stuff gets thrown out, some of it doesn't. Okay, so first up, like I said, is these Spear 100 grains. Now I've got my chronograph set up here. The last time out with these things, they were extremely fast. So I'm hoping to repeat that same type of situation. Alright, target is on the left. I set this little microphone over here instead of on my shirt because the scope would or the stock would probably be hiding that, and I think it has to be in direct line with the whatever you call that thing that hooks up to the speaker. But we'll see here. Okay, I'll turn that a little bit so it's more toward my voice. Alright, so here we go, testing on that. Should be on. Here we go with the first shots. Eyes on, ears in. A little to the left, 33-31. Yeah, it looks to be a pretty good little group for... Alright, so that you know this rifle, this is my Browning BBR that my wife bought for me about 4, maybe 5 years ago. I have less than 75 rounds through it because I just like the rifle. It's pretty. Don't really want to hurt it any. And Browning has discontinued this type of firearm. They've gone to the Mark III and the Mark IV built overseas. Still a Browning product, but the Safari line is being ebbed out. You can still get some, but they're kind of expensive. Doesn't matter. Pretty is as pretty does. That last shot was 33-49. Okay, so now let's go ahead and try the Noslers, okay? Let me go ahead and reset up here to a new session. Alright, load up so that you're actually seeing it. Now I'm going to shoot the other target because this is a totally different bullet, a totally different speed. Now these clocked out to be a lot faster, and I don't know why. I am using ram shot powder. I am using Winchester large rifle primers. The ram shot powder has really been a pretty good success as far as the speed that I was looking for. So, alright, here we go. Let's see what happens here now. Get everything set up. I think that speaker is still on. I can't tell. No, it looks like it fell down. Alright, hold on. Let me get situated here. I don't know why it fell down, but it did. See? All this extra stuff that you have to do. Now let's try it this way. Will that work better? I can't tell. Alright, now I think I got that little speaker oriented towards me. Let's see if that stays on for these 3 shots. Alright, here we go. Everything's set up. Make sure I'm good. I am. Alright, target on the right. 3 shots. .33-74. .33-82, and boy, did that shot go wild. Okay, 2 are together, but 1 off. That's probably .33-44 on that one. That's probably due to load development or bullet seating parameters or whatever reason, but that would kill a deer at 100 yards. I think you'd agree with that. Alright, I'm going to shoot 3 and 3 again. Let me go reset up everything, reorient everything. Let's get going. Okay, I marked those targets down there. I hope you can hear the difference between the two cameras. I don't know that till I get to video editing. So this may be no good, but if it works out, I'll be really happy to use the stupid phone for video editing from now on, or video performing from now on. All right, so everything's reset up. I marked those targets down there. I moved the scope over about 3 clicks. Let's just see if we get a different grouping. Yep, that loaded. Everything's good. Safety off. All right, here's the 100 grain spear hot core. Same target as before, but let's see if there's a different point of impact. Well, I can't see. That one went clear to the right, didn't it? Saw that one. I don't know, that appears to be about, with that second flyer there, appears to be about 1.5 inch group, and that was 3388. So, boy, that Ranshot Grand really works well in the 25-06. Okay, so the last 3 now of the Noslers, and again, I had a flyer with the previous 3. We'll see if that repeats. Should I let the barrel cool to make everything cool? Okay, I'll do that. Let me turn everything off and let's get to shooting. Okay, I have both cameras on, but I'm only going to play back and forth, one to the other, one to the other. And again, that depends on the video editing and how that turns out. Because the one on my phone here with this little microphone is new to me. And I don't know how it works. I don't know whether it'll muffle the sound of the shot like my other camera generally does. But, you know, we're going to see. Okay, so here's the 3 Noslers. Barrel's cooled down. It's still warm, but I need to get this done. And to find out where it hits, because 6 shots with the spears, as you saw, was a pretty wide group. Okay, loaded. Safety is off. Let's go ahead and find out what happens here. Be the target on the right. Let's hope for a better group. Okay, if there's 3405. I told you these Noslers were a little bit faster. Whew. Same powder. $33.55. Wow, what a drop. Okay, that last drop, 33.81. So I don't know why the first one was faster, the next 2 slowed down. But that's a lousy standard deviation extreme spread. But fortunately, as you can see, that was the last of the Nosler 100 grains, and I doubt I'll reload them. Because in my previous shooting, even with my other BAR, they did not shoot quite as well. All right. Well, let's see now. What am I going to do now? I think you saw that target. I think I left it up a little bit longer so that you can see it. Both targets together. Love my Browning BAR, 25-06, that 33 to 3,400 feet per second will extend out to 400 yards with less than a 15-inch drop. So you can hold dead on. And even though the target's at 100 yards, that group would only spread out to maybe 4 to 6 inches, which would still be in the killing group if I did my part. All right, folks, well, again, I'll go back and forth with these two cameras on this video. You tell me in the descriptions down there, or not the description, but the comment section, which one you think did the best as far as the video quality and sound quality. I appreciate it very much. Looks like the little guy fell down here. There, is that better? Okay, I hope it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you will. Appreciate the amount of time that goes into video. Anybody that makes a video knows what I'm talking about. Don't forget to subscribe. But as always, God bless y'all. See you again next time. Goodbye.